because if I was in a position of power or authority, I would have you all arrested and tried for treason against my country under the grounds of 18 U.S.C. 2381 treason U.S. Code. Whoever owing allegiance to the United States levies war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere, is guilty of treason.
An inmate at City of Las Vegas Detention Center. Your account balance is $45. To hear the charges for this call, press 2. To accept this call, press 5. To refuse this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hi.
Hey guys, what's up? Hi, Aaron. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Oh, good. I got your stuff in the mail.
Oh, good.
Is Rudy there?
Yep. Just a minute.
How do I deal with the troll? How do you think I should deal with him?
Oh, the best way to deal with them is ignore them, because all they're trying to do is suck up your time and your
Well,
focus.
no, because it was all these charges that he's putting out, saying that I'm in charge of all this stuff.
Oh, hey Blaine, yeah, you got the letter where it was like 2 pages of. I didn't even read it, man. I just printed it.
And this guy is really a jackass. And it's funny that that he even put it out, but I think somebody should let him know that I never lived in Florida, I never lived in South Carolina, I never lived in California, Ohio, Tennessee, Georgia, or Washington. I only lived in Arizona my whole life since I was 2 years old. So I moved from Livonia, Michigan when I was 2 to Arizona, and I've been there ever since. So I've never been outside of the state. The only time I got in trouble outside of the state of Arizona was the refugee takeover and the Bundy Ranch standoff. Okay.
Well then, yeah, you don't have to address it, but here's the deal: when political prisoners like yourself get stuck in prison, the trolls go crazy and they just say all kinds of crap. And so I just if you tell me, then Aaron and I will just say these guys are idiots.
And now the Arizona charges, and I know what the guy's doing. So what he's doing is he's researching the name Blaine Cooper in different states and assuming that it's the same person.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right.
Another thing he's doing, which is really funny, is he's duplicating the same charges over and over again to make them look more like there's more of them.
Yeah.
Now the Arizona charges, 22 of them are all duplicates.
Yeah.
And so I narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first 10. And one of the disorderly conducts of disturbance is a duplicate, so I crossed it out. But the unlawful imprisonment was dismissed. The interfering with judicial proceedings, I had a beer at a bar when I wasn't supposed to, because they said I wasn't supposed to drink while I was on a pretrial, and I had a beer, and I didn't think it was a big deal, but a cop recognized me and wrote me a ticket for it.
Oh.
And so, intimidating and threatening to harass with the phone. Me and my sister got in a fight on the phone. That was dismissed. Let's see what else. The kidnap, that was dismissed and dropped. It was an error by the prosecutor. And so the only thing that stuck was aggravated assault. So I did do that. But it was. I didn't hit anybody. This happened. A lot of this stuff they have happened 10 to 20 years ago.
Right.
This stuff's really old. And so if he were to put any truth out, he can only put out the first 10. Everything else is all BS. And then anything in a different state, that's not me. That's a totally different guy.
Yeah, I figured it was mainly BS. So that's good that you shared that with us, because we'll just anytime that comes up, we'll know, and we'll just shut him down.
Maybe you could just leave a comment and be like, he never lived anywhere outside of Arizona since he was 2 years old.
Yeah. Right.
Now I was in Washington at one point, but that's when we went up there for the Skylar Barbeau protest.
Yeah.
I never got in trouble then, so I don't know. So, but that's what it looks like he's doing. He's going state by state, bringing up the name Blaine Cooper, and anybody who has the name Blaine Cooper in that, he puts the charges with the name Blaine Cooper, assuming that it's the same person.
Yeah.
And expecting people to believe it.
You know, I think
he's really just a moron, is what he is.
Yeah, I really do believe what I'm about to say, even though most people probably won't believe it. I think that these people get paid by the government to research and put out propaganda about you and others, and so they just spend too much time doing it to do it for free, right? These guys are actually they must be getting paid money. I've seen this happen over and over and over again. So you know, it's good to get the truth out, and it's good to shut them up when we can, because
absolutely. That's why I wanted to address it, just so people know, like, the Arizona stuff, 22 of the alleged charges are all duplicates. So he's duplicating the same things over and over again to make it look like there's more of them.
Yeah.
And then half of them were dismissed anyways.
Yeah.
And then
So I'm building this website.
The stuff in other states doesn't even apply to me. I never got in trouble in another state in my life, except for when I went to Bunkerville and the Oregon standoff.
Okay. You know, I think I've mentioned it before. I'm building this website called yearofjubilee.com, and at some point I'm going to have it build a page for you, and I want you to tell me, like, what your near-term needs are, if there's any books people can help. Well, you can't get books where you are. I forgot that. Well, you know, they can pray for you if they want to. If you want people to donate to a legal defense fund or donate to a commissary fund or whatever the case may be, right? Just tell me what your top of mind issues are, but don't worry about doing it now, because I'm not on your page. I'm still working on Jeffrey Winehouse. But as soon as I get through with Jeffrey Winehouse, I want to talk to you, and I want you to kind of guide me what you think the important things are to put on that page, your Facebook page, your YouTube channel. That's why I'm asking you for this, you know, kind of write up about how can people get to know who you are, and I'll focus on that too.
You know,
so I mean, in the write up, do I include this troll thing?
Yeah, parole thing. What do you mean parole thing?
No, he said troll.
The troll thing.
Oh no. Just imagine just meeting somebody for the first time. They don't know about the.
I think it's funny because if this was actually all me, do you have any idea the sentencing guidelines on the federal indictment I would get? I would never get out of prison. It would be life.
Right. No, let's not give this guy more attention than he deserves. I think it was just a very small Facebook page or something where this thing was
small.
So let's not give him.
I do find it hysterical.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the guy never realized I didn't live in any of these things. It would have been impossible for me to get charged there.
Well, either he didn't realize it or he don't care. They don't care about the truth.
Matter of fact, I haven't been to any of them states except for Washington, and that was with Skylar Barbeau.
Yeah.
And I was there for a day, and then we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you some examples
I did drive through Ohio one time, and that was when I was going to a protest or a rally in D.C. and drove through it, but I was never pulled over or anything, and I went right home.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it might be worth reaching out to this new foundation. It's called Political Prisoner Foundation. The website is idppf.org, and they have an application requesting political prisoner status that you can submit. And it's one of these guys, I can't remember his name, but he's been at the courthouse, you know, in Nevada, talking a lot. I'll try and see his name here, but I'll try and get his application and mail it to you, and you can fill it out.
I got all the Oregonian stuff. Is there any report that it doesn't call us anti-government in there?
I think that's the key catchphrase.
How many times did Lavoie have to say we're not anti-government for the media to realize we're not anti-government?
Yeah.
But then they keep saying it, and that shows you how the news is controlling the narrative.
Yeah, I think it's down to 6 companies own the news.
And they all say we're anti-government, which is BS. We believe in law and order. We love our sheriffs.
Yeah.
What we don't believe in is the Constitution being usurped. So we're pro-government, but we're pro-constitutional government. So if you're breaking the Constitution, then it's illegal.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to do it. So that's what we are. And so, and I think I said that on my interview with DirecTV, but I don't know if that made the edit.
Yeah.
And Lavoie said that several times. We're not anti-government. We're not anti-federal government.
Right.
So I don't know why even after that, they know we're not anti-government. So why do they keep saying it in their news reports? And that Rowley, who's Rowley?
Who's Rowley?
Rowley, R-O-W-E-L. He was in the Oregonian report when he was referring to the Longbow Productions.
R-O-W-L-E-Y. I have no idea.
I don't know. He was saying how he was calling us anti-government, but he also didn't agree with the Longbow Productions thing because he says we can't have FBI posing as media.
No. You know, yesterday Sunday for the first time, I mean, Pete has had a few statements, but yet Sunday he came out with the strongest statement yet on how ridiculous this whole thing is, and he calls the judge Gorbachev. Gorbachev.
He calls her Gorbachev.
Gorbachev, like the Russian. But
all she needs now is the birthmark on the head.
Yeah. But I was thinking, you know, better late than never. I was hoping he would make some strong statements a year ago, and I'm glad to hear he is now.
Good deal.
Nobody
did mine get around pretty good then?
Nobody tells the truth like Pete does, you know.
Right. Did my statement get around pretty good?
Yes, it really did, and I have to say it's good news because it seems like the tide is turning on your sediment out here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why I wanted to put a strong statement out, because I don't think people really understand the scope of this whole thing, that we really did not do any violence at all. It was the federal government that did the violence every single time.
Yeah, I know.
Even at the Bundy Ranch, they were peacefully protesting. They're throwing people to the ground and tasing them.
Yeah.
You know, at the Bundy Ranch, they're protesting. They call out 500 federal agents and point 60 rifles at Lisa Bundy's head.
Yeah.
At the refuge takeover, they come in, they start trying to break into the armory, pose as militia people, and I mean, it's just crazy.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's disheartening, you know, to think of all we tried to go through and the way we were treated.
Yeah. Here, do you want to hear a little bit? I know the quality's going to be bad, but I'll play a little bit for you.
Okay. I can't hear it.
No? Yeah. Yeah, the quality is really bad.
Yeah. Now, was my quality any good?
Your quality was better, and then we talked to Jason Patrick on the webcam last night, and his quality was garbage. But we did we did the best we could.
Yeah. Well, your guys' recorder's right on the phone, so it's like it comes out real clear, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling the people to do. They have to download the app for their phones. But what people are doing, they put their speakerphone on and try to record it to a microphone, and it's going to come out like garbage.
Well, actually, we have two iPhones, and we put one on top of the other. It is on speaker.
Okay, good deal.
But it works really. It seems to work really well for us.
Good. But yeah, so that's my response to the troll. I was like, all right, he really expects people. I've been charged with 100 different charges.
Yeah, I don't pay any attention because they just try to waste my time. I don't even look at what they say.
Right, but I think it's funny how many times the same things are duplicated over, even on the people in different states. He duplicates the same stuff over and over again, and even if you went around and crossed out the things in other states, it's only half of what's really there anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But even Arizona, I narrowed it down to like 8 different things. But like I said, that was 10 to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, none of that's recent. And they were dropped, dismissed.
I know. I think we said on one of the other, oh shoot. Somebody's calling from Tucson, Arizona. Maybe I should let you go?
Yeah, if you want to take it.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, bye guys. I love you. Thanks.
Hello? Yeah.